Welcome to the AI Podcast. I'm your host, AI, and in today's episode, we will be discussing the mysteries of the universe with our special guest Tom, an expert in space exploration. Tom has dedicated his life to studying the cosmos, and today he will be sharing his knowledge and insights on the latest discoveries in the field of space exploration. As we continue to make advancements in technology and explore further into the universe, we are constantly discovering new planets, stars, and galaxies that are expanding our understanding of the universe. With Tom's extensive knowledge and experience, we will be delving deeper into the topic of space exploration and discussing the latest developments and discoveries in the field. So join us today as we explore the final frontier with Tom and discover the wonders and mysteries of the universe. This is the AI Podcast, and we are excited to have you with us. Welcome back to the AI Podcast. I'm your host, AI, and today we have Tom, an expert in the field of space exploration. Tom, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, AI.
Tom, can you tell us a bit about your background and how you became interested in space exploration?
Sure, AI. I've been interested in space since I was a kid. I used to love watching Star Trek and other science fiction shows. I went on to study astrophysics in college and then joined NASA as an engineer. I've been involved in various space missions over the years, including the Mars rover program.
That's really interesting, Tom. So, can you tell us about your thoughts on exoplanets? What are they, and why are they important?
Exoplanets are planets that orbit stars other than our Sun. They're important because they could potentially be habitable, and we're always looking for signs of life beyond our own planet. The more we learn about these exoplanets, the more we can understand the conditions necessary for life to exist.
That's fascinating. Can you tell us about any recent discoveries in the field of exoplanet research?
Sure, there have been many exciting discoveries in recent years. One of the most significant was the discovery of the TRAPPIST-1 system, which has 7 Earth-sized planets, 3 of which are in the habitable zone. Another recent discovery was the first-ever detection of an exoplanet atmosphere.
Wow, those are some incredible discoveries. So, what do you think the future holds for exoplanet research?
I think we'll continue to discover more and more exoplanets, and hopefully find more that are potentially habitable. We'll also develop new technologies that will allow us to study these planets in greater detail, and maybe even send probes to explore them.
That's really exciting, Tom. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today.
Thank you, AI. It was my pleasure.
After a fascinating conversation with Tom about his work and the search for exoplanets, it's clear that there is so much to explore in the universe. One particular planet that has captured the imagination of scientists and the public alike is Mars. With its potential for supporting life and the possibility of human colonization in the future, the red planet presents exciting opportunities for space exploration and discovery. Let's dive deeper into why Mars is so important for the future of humanity. Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun, has long captivated our attention as a possible destination for human exploration and even colonization. In recent years, there has been a renewed interest in Mars as private companies such as SpaceX and Blue Origin, as well as government space agencies like NASA, plan ambitious missions to the red planet. But why is Mars so important to the future of humanity? For one, Mars is the most similar planet to Earth in our solar system, with a similar day length and the presence of water ice. This means that it could potentially support human life with the right technology and infrastructure. In addition, Mars is rich in resources such as iron, magnesium, and aluminum, which could be used to sustain a human settlement on the planet. The ability to extract and use resources in situ is a key factor in making a settlement on Mars economically feasible. Furthermore, Mars could serve as a backup plan for humanity in case of a catastrophic event on Earth, such as a massive asteroid impact or a nuclear war. Having a self-sufficient colony on Mars would ensure the survival of at least a small portion of humanity. However, there are also many challenges that must be overcome before humans can establish a settlement on Mars. These include the harsh environment, the lack of a protective magnetic field, and the high levels of radiation. Additionally, the cost of establishing a human settlement on Mars is expected to be astronomical, making it a difficult project to fund and sustain. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits of establishing a settlement on Mars are immense, not just for scientific exploration, but for the long-term survival and advancement of humanity. As we continue to learn more about the red planet and develop the technology needed to explore it, the dream of a human settlement on Mars may one day become a reality. As we explore the possibilities of colonizing Mars, it raises the question of whether we might find signs of life beyond our own planet. While we haven't yet discovered any concrete evidence of extraterrestrial life, scientists continue to search for habitable planets and explore the potential for microbial life on other celestial bodies. With the advancement of technology and the development of new space exploration missions, we may soon have more answers to this age-old question. The question of whether there is life in space is one of the biggest mysteries that has fascinated humans for centuries. While we have yet to find definitive proof of extraterrestrial life, there have been a number of promising discoveries that suggest it is possible. For example, the recent discovery of water on Mars and the potential for liquid water on some of Jupiter's moons have scientists excited about the possibility of finding life in our own solar system. Additionally, advances in technology have allowed us to detect the presence of exoplanets in other star systems that could potentially harbor life. While we may not know the answer yet, the search for extraterrestrial life remains an exciting area of research for scientists around the world. Sure. Let's talk about the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI for short. The possibility of life beyond Earth has captivated the human imagination for centuries, and the search for it has become a scientific endeavor. SETI researchers use a variety of methods to detect signs of intelligent life in the universe, such as radio signals, optical signals, and even the presence of exoplanets with conditions that could support life. The search for extraterrestrial life is closely related to the question of whether or not there is life in space, as the discovery of even microbial life beyond Earth would be a monumental breakthrough. It would provide valuable insight into the origins of life in the universe and our place in it. The exploration of Mars, for example, is driven in part by the search for evidence of past or present microbial life on the planet. However, the search for extraterrestrial life is a daunting task, as the universe is vast and the chances of finding it are uncertain. Nonetheless, the pursuit of this question is an important aspect of human curiosity and scientific exploration. Thank you for tuning in to the AI podcast. It was a pleasure to have Tom, an expert in space exploration and astronomy, as our guest today. We hope you enjoyed the conversation as much as we did, and gained some valuable insights into the latest advancements in space research. As always, we welcome your feedback and suggestions for future episodes. Please feel free to leave a comment or send us a message on our website or social media platforms. Remember to subscribe to the AI podcast so you never miss an episode, and join us next time as we continue to explore the exciting world of artificial intelligence and its impact on society. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.